Sripada Srivallabha Charithamrutham, Chapter 46, Visiting the House of Sri Dhanagupta. Appearance of Mantrakshatas on the Sri Padukas given to Sri Bhaskar Sastri. We were about to take permission from Sri Bhaskar Sastri and leave the place. Sri Bhaskar Sastri went into meditation for some time. We had already handed over the Padukas of Sripada to Sri Bhaskar Sastri. He had placed them in his puja room. Mantrakshatas began to appear on those Padukas. We wondered at the miracle. Sri Bhaskar Sastri said, "Dear sirs, the divine diversions of Sripada are inexplainable. The birth star of Mother Padmavati is Margashira. The birth star of Sri Venkateshwara is Shravana. The Uttara Palguna star is a friendly star to Srimatha, and it is very friendly star to Venkateshwara. Therefore, their divine marriage took place during the Uttara Palguna star. My dear ones, today is also Uttara Palguna star. By the appearance of Mantrakshatas on the Padukas of Sripada Srivallabha on this day of the divine star Uttara Palguna, Sripada made it known that he is verily the form of Padmavati Venkateshwara. Therefore, keep these divine Mantrakshatas with you. You will get auspiciousness. May the grace of Sri Charan always be with you. Various places visited by Shankar Bhatt and Dharmagupta. What a great fortune! We felt that he was observing every moment, every thought, and every action of ours. We travelled for some distance on a bullock cart. The bullock cart belonged to a marriage entourage. Then we travelled in a horse carriage of some prominent Vaishyas. They were going to Kondavidu. Sri Dhanagupta, a prominent Vaishya, said, "Dear ones, today is a great auspicious day for us. You gave Mantrakshatas of Sripada to the marriage entourage travelling on the bullock cart. After that, you gave them to us. Once I went to Pitikapuram for the purpose of business. I had the darshan of Sripada in the house of Sri Pindya Venkatappa Sesti. Then Sripada said to me with love, I will give you Mantrakshatas with my blessings in connection with the marriage of your son. You give 11 varahas as dakshina to the poor Brahmin through whom those Mantrakshatas will be handed over to you. A prominent Vaishya will also come along with him. Promise him to give your daughter in marriage to his son. Give him 100 varahas and celebrate the confirmation of marriage in Kondavidu by exchanging betel in a betrothal ceremony. Neither I nor Sri Dharmagupta had any money with us. We reached Kondavidu. The marriage of the son of Sri Dhanagupta was celebrated on a grand scale in Kondavidu. Sri Dharmagupta was an distant relative to the family of the bride. The family of Dharmagupta was invited to the marriage. Anybody in his family knew about the whereabouts or the time of return of Sri Dharmagupta. The family members of Sri Dharmagupta arrived at the house of the parents of the daughter-in-law of Sri Dhanagupta. Sri Dharmagupta's son also came for the marriage. The betrothal ceremony for the marriage between Dharmagupta's son and Sri Dhanagupta's daughter took place in Kondavidu. I, who had no money till then, received 11 varahas. Sri Dharmagupta, who was penniless up to that time, got 100 varahas. Oh, what a wonderful turn of events! Sri Dharmagupta had acquaintance with some important traders connected with a diamond business. They wanted to stay in Kondavidu for some time to confirm the sale and purchase transactions related to it. It was said that Lord Datta wanders in disguise in the Kondavidu region. There also lived Ambika yogis and Shiva yogis. It was decided to send me to Vijayavartaka on a horse carriage. I reached Vijayavartaka. I was provided accommodation in the house of Dhanagupta's relative. The Krishna river flows in that great place. There was a temple of Sri Kanaka Durga Malleshwara Swami. I bathed in the Krishna river and visited the temple. I came across an old sannyasi in the temple of Mother Durga. He had a strong desire to go to Pitikapuram and visit Sripada. Both of us started from Vijayawada and arrived at Rajamahendravaram after some days of journey. We visited Markandeshwara and Kotilingeshwara temples there. Our journey was going on very comfortably. I told the old sannyasi with me, we will reach Pitikapuram in a few days. We will visit house where Sripada incarnated. We will meet Sri Pendya Venkatappa Sesti and Sri Narasimha Varma. We will receive the blessings of Bappana Raya. We will meet Mother Sumati Maharani and Father Appala Raja Sharma. An excellent auspicious time is approaching us. This is an auspicious time when successive auspicious events happen. After that, we will go from Pitikapuram to Karangudda and have the darshan of Sripada Srivallabha. The sannyasi was in an rapturous mood. We were visiting temples located on the way. We reached Pitikapuram in a few days. Boarding and lodging facilities were arranged for us in the house of Bappanaraya. There we heard many childhood leelas of Sripada. We learnt that the Brahmins at Pitikapuram also were stating to understand the nature of Sripada little by little. How many leelas of Sripada can I describe? It is not possible even for a 1,000-tongued Adishesha to describe all his leelas. It is only to illustrate the magnitude of his leelas that I am including a few of them in the book. The journey of Sripada's relative to Karangudda. Sri Narasimha Varma and his wife Ammajamba wanted to go to Karangudda and see Sripada. They submitted the matter to Pinde Venkatappa Shastri. He also agreed the matter that broached with Sri Bappanaraya. He also had a desire to see his grandson physically. Sumati Maharani asked us about the welfare of her child in every detail. Although Sri Appala Raja Sharma appeared to be shrunk inwardly, he too desired to see his child once. The journey to Karangudda was decided upon. 8 horse carriages were specially arranged for travel. All of them travelled together to Karangudda. All of us thought that the journey might take many days. Since the journey was confirmed, we all felt that some days soon we will certainly have darshan of Sripada. Sumati Maharani was shedding tears, wondering when she could see her little lad. All people were consoling her with courageous words of confidence. Sripada giving darshan again to his parents and grandfather. The omniscient one, the director of the world drama, great Lord Sripada Srivallabha, was observing all the activities going on there. Suddenly, all the people travelling in the 8 horse carriages fell into a stupor. The people driving the carriages also swayed with intoxication. The horses appeared to be running in the sky instead of the ground. We started from Pitikapuram at the time of sunrise. It was getting midday. The people who drove the carriages told us that we missed the correct route and that we were in an unknown area. I also got down from the carriage and probed around to know which area it was. Then we questioned the travellers there about the name of the village. They informed us that it was Panchadeva Pahad. They added, "Today is Thursday, therefore we came to the darbar of Sripada. He is inquiring about the welfare of all those who approached him and remedying their worries and diseases. All the visitors are served with plenty of food. We were confused whether it was a dream or a reality. We were unable to understand in whatever way we all thought how it was possible to reach Panchadev Pahad in such a short time. It was confirmed that it was reality and not a dream. Sripada's mother Sumati Maharani embraced him and wept. Sripada said, "Mother, you are very privileged for giving birth to a child who is attributeless and formless, the supreme phenomena. You are a Pavitra Shiromani, equal to Mother Anasuya. Will the crops grow in the land where you shed tears?" Questioning like this, he wiped the tears off his mother with his divine hands. Here we come to end of Sripada Srivallabha Charithamrutham, chapter 46. Om Sai Ram.